What's up? This is Corn Dog Disc Golf. I'm doing a little practice putting here, and I'm going to play 9 holes. So Wednesday evening. The wind is up. I'm just getting a feel for the wind with my putts. Played in the Las Vegas Challenge. Kind of played like poo. Not happy. I was 72nd or 70th going into the second day and played like crap the second day, and then the third day I played decent. But you can't win them all. In fact, you can't come in last place. So I didn't come in last place. I'm happy about that. There was a couple do not finishes and beat a couple people, but overall not a great performance for my first tournament playing pro, but what are you going to do? I'm going to basically do my best to continue to get better. I have a lot to work on. I see where I'm at with the pro game. I played with some pretty good pros. Jake Heberheimer, I played with him. He could throw it a mile. And I need to get flexible, and I need to start trusting myself, because I could throw it farther than everybody else on each card. But just finding my mental space was tough in that tournament, so whatever. We're doing well, hole 1. I'm throwing a Cax. This is the retooled one. This is the newer one. I like this disc. It is nice straight, kind of like a slower T-Bird or like a Leopard. I don't know, not as turned as a Leopard. Just kind of like a nice, dependable, straight to fade. Not as fadey as the original Cax in the K3, but this is a K1. And it's right there, about 30, maybe 25. First putt of the day. Let's see what I got. I'm kind of getting a tempo, practice throw. And I played in the Las Vegas tournament challenge, and that helped me a lot on a lot of nervous putts that I haven't had to make in front of people. Was just peanut butter, peanut, and then release butter. Throwing a destroyer here, star, keeping it in the fairway. There's a headwind, so I disced up. That's the only kind of driver I have in the bag, is just a destroyer. Everything else was, I think, 6 speed and below. Just a couple Caxes in there. This course is real tight. The OB left, OB right, so a lot of mid-ranges. Throwing a steady BL. I actually gave that a good run. I've been working on my jump putt a little bit. Putt normally with a Birdie Marvel, but I like the stability of the steady BL for longer shots. For like outside the circle two shots. Deep circle 2. This I'm throwing a Gyote, just OB left, OB right. Work it. I managed to find some green grass. It's just past those rocks underneath that tree, just past that tree. So I'm just going to pitch a little forehand with a Berg X. I do get kind of too much of this and leave myself a little meat on the bone. I didn't soft it. If I'd softed it, it probably would have been right on the basket, but I kind of drove it a little bit, that forehand. But it gave me about a 25-footer downhill. Nothing too much. There's a little bit of wind, a little bit of tailwind. Got about a 25-footer downhill. I'm going to go ahead and do my peanut butter. So this is my peanut butter. And then now I'm throwing peanut butter. And I chain it. I like having that tempo. Philo Braithwaite has a video on it. It's just all about developing tempo to take your mind off of what you're not supposed to do. Because if you do your little tempo peanut on downstroke, butter upstroke, peanut butter, it kind of gets you in this tempo, and the tempo takes over. It's as easy as I could put it. I'm going to do it here again. So peanut butter. Peanut butter. And then here I go. Peanut butter. A little short. I need to reach out at the basket for those little jumps. Sitting one down, I birdied one. I'm throwing a steady BL here. I normally throw an overstable mid, but there's a tailwind, so I'm just throwing a stiff putter. And I slip on this pad. You can see me almost eat it. God, I'm glad I didn't tear my ACL. I'm about 15, 20 short, 25 short. Unfortunately, my big fat ass is sitting right in front of the basket. So I'm trying to putt it, doing my little tempo work. And that has helped me the most putting just recently is this tempo thing. And in the Las Vegas Challenge, I putted real well. Everything within 30, I was good. It was just a lot of mistakes. I took a triple bogey, took a lot of double bogeys. Didn't find crazy out of bounds. It's just, there's just a lot of weird little out of bounds and death putts. So it wasn't my best few days, but I had a ton of fun. This, it's a par 4. It's about a 20-foot wide fairway. So I threw it maybe 150 feet just to keep it in the fairway with a overstable mid, a birdie disc golf supply ultra. I find the grass, and now I'm throwing a pig on a turnover flex to find more grass. And I'm happy I do that because I'm looking right at the basket for about 100. So now I'm throwing steady BL upshot, just straight. Gonna let the disc do the work right underneath the basket. Putter, and I'm putting for par. Believe it or not, that 4 is so difficult because of how tight that fairway is. Another 4 here, I'm throwing a Svea, just straight past that brown grass up there. OB left, OB right. Nice center of the fairway shot. Allows me to access the green. You'll see it's up there. Another OB left, OB right. I'm going to throw the Svea again. I just picked it up and threw it. Leaves me a little short, but I'm happy with a birdie putt here for 30. Had I disked up or had, a cax, maybe I could have played a wider shot, but just playing in the fairway. I yanked this to the right. Sorry about my camera work today, but I'm going to take the par again. So I'm still sitting one down. This is a par 3, but this par 3 is ridiculous. I'm literally playing for par. I'm going to pitch up like 150-foot forehand, maybe 170-foot forehand, 150-foot forehand. I'm in the fairway, and now I've got about 220 feet, but there's a ripping headwind. And so I throw a pig, and the pig just gets dominated by this headwind. I should have thrown a faster mid, overstable mid. The pig just didn't have enough to cut through the wind. It did the line I wanted, and I put a good amount on it, but I'm still about 40 short. So an overstable mid would have played the shape of that fairway there a little better, because there's the place to dump is past the basket there. You can see all that green. There's OB left, OB right, over. It's just, so I'm going to take a bogey here. That was a sad jump putt. I'm still working on it. I'm getting my tempo. Hole 8 brings me back to even par. And here I am. Going to throw the Svea just to stay in the fairway here. OB left, OB right off this pad. And I'm barely in bounds. I'm touching grass. I kind of early released it, but it kind of kicked out off the rocks. I got really lucky. I am in bounds right there, as you can see, right along the concrete. So I'm going to throw a cax here. I've still got about 250 in. That's the Durango Hotel straight out. You can see it. It's brand new. It's pretty nice. They got a swanky pool, a lot of new restaurants, and there's a school nearby. I'm going to really kind of grip lock this and yank it out to the right, and I leave myself like a 40-foot putt. No business being over there, but it works its way back. You're going to see the putt, I don't really give a good angle on the basket. You can kind of see the basket on the left side. But I've got about a 45 footer. And I actually almost make this. I give this a real healthy bid, and I catch a lot of chains on the right side. It just didn't have the angle, stand-up angle to pull it in. So I'm getting there. I'm happy with par. It's what it is, but yeah, I took a par, and end of the story is I didn't play my best in my first pro tournament, but I'm signed up for another one in the end of July, and I'm going to do my best. I had night schedule for work. Like and subscribe if you like the content. If not, why are you here? I'm not that good, but let's play.